Jedziemy do Chi'chil Biłdagoteel. Trudne do wymówienia słowa i zauważcie, że w drugim słowie z literą E, polską literą. Po angielsku tak naprawdę brzmi to oak flat, czyli płaski dąb. Dla mnie i dla Lucy jest to powrót w miejsce, w którym już byliśmy i czuję się tak, jakbym wracał do czegoś bardzo, bardzo bliskiego, jak do rodzinnego miejsca. Jedziemy tam na wezwanie. Kiedy Dagmara nam powiedziała, że organizuje warsztaty i prawdopodobnie spotkamy się z Wendslerem Nosie i z jego ludźmi w Oak Flat, nie namyślałem się wiele. Wiedziałem, że powinniśmy tam być. Ta dzisiejsza podróż jest reminiscencją, a jednocześnie możliwością wyrażenia naszych uczuć, modlitwy i medytacji w sprawie Oak Flat. Oak Flat jest symbolem walki sił ciemności i sił światła, a rdzenni mieszkańcy tego terenu, ale i wielka grupa Koalicji Chrześcijańskiej są przekonani, że modlitwa czy medytacja to najskuteczniejszy sposób na ochronę Oak Flat, regionu o znaczeniu kulturowym, ekologicznym, historycznym, zagrożonego wielkim zniszczeniem. Ta walka jest też symbolem walki o takie miejsca i o godność ludzi na całym świecie. Pokażemy Wam dzisiaj urywki z tego wielkiego wydarzenia, bo ono trwało cały dzień. Zebraliśmy tutaj najciekawsze fragmenty i zapraszam Was do oglądania i do wysłuchania. Już jesteśmy na miejscu w Oak Flat, na campground. Dużo ludzi, bo tu się zjechali i Native Americans, i chrześcijanie. Będziemy się łączyć w medytacji. Dużo ludzi zjechało. My jesteśmy małą grupą Polaków. Będzie nas 12 osób. Przyjechaliśmy na 2 samochody. Jeszcze Dagmara nie dojechała. Widziałem już tam Wendslera Nosie. No, tam gdzieś już jest muzyka. Rozpoczyna się ceremonia oczyszczenia, po czym uczestnicy tego wydarzenia, mówcy, wejdą do wspólnego kręgu i zasiądą w świętej przestrzeni. strony rdzennych mieszkańców i ze strony Koalicji Chrześcijańskiej zasiadają w świętej przestrzeni, czyli w kręgu, który utworzyli wirtualnie i w rzeczywistości. Dagmara jest teraz oczyszczana i udzielone jest jej przez wodza Apaczów, Wendslera Nosie, błogosławieństwo. I Dagmara otrzyma pióro mówców. Pióro, które jest symbolem tego, że może przemawiać w tym świętym kręgu. Mówcy siadają, przygotowują się do swoich przemów, pali się święty ogień. Teraz Dagmara idzie na swoje wyznaczone miejsce. I za chwilę zaczną się przemowy. Pierwsi będą rdzenni mieszkańcy. Pierwszy przemawia gospodarz, wódz Apaczów, Wendsler Nosie. Niestety nie mamy jego tłumaczenia, ale będę wam opowiadał w skrócie, o czym mówił.
Because you couldn't understand killing children, killing elders, because the elders have the historic history about the earth. And you were killing them, they were being killed. And made our people to defend what we had to defend. For life, for what God gave the world, because we couldn't understand. So I grew up in a time where, wow, in the 60s and 70s, all these elders that were born late 1800s and early 1900s were still trying to dissect what happened. And in Apache, there's no word for colonization or capitalism. But in their own way, they defined it. This is what it is. Because they're taking you away from the earth. They're taking away you from the family. They're breaking all these things up to make you a machine. So you have no feelings, no more. So that's where the evil lies. So son, you're going to have to go and find these people. You're going to have to find these people if we're really going to make a change in this life that we all live. Because remember, on the other side of the world, these people cried because of colonization and capitalism. They cried because they were being prosecuted. They prayed. For some reason, they came here. And you have to look at it like for a miracle for them. They were brought to this country to not face those persecutions that were going on the other side of the world.
Wendsler powitał wszystkich, mając nadzieję, że wszyscy tutaj połączeni wspólną wiarą w Stwórcę zjednoczyli się jako koalicja międzywyznaniowa na rzecz ludzkich wolności. Tu byli wyznawcy, przypomniał o tym, menonitów, baptystów, katolików, ewangelików, chrześcijan różnych nominacji, Żydów i innych wyznań. Zebrali się tutaj właśnie w połączeniu wspólną wiarą. Przypomniał, że jesteśmy w miejscu, gdzie żyją tu bóstwa i anioły. Mówił o bóstwie zwanym Gaan, bóstwie tego miejsca. Ich styl życia tych bóstw jest obecnie zagrożony przez próbę wydobywania miedzi, ale zagrożony jest również styl życia i byt życia rdzennych mieszkańców tego miejsca, Apaczów. Dwie największe na świecie korporacje, przypomniał to, korporacje wydobywcze, będące własnością zagraniczną, Rio Tinto i BHP, próbują wydobywać minerały w ramach Revolution Copper. To jest największy niezagospodarowany dotychczas projekt miedziowy na całym świecie. Noise twierdzi, że wydobycie złóż miedzi na głębokość ponad mili, bo tak to ma być, pod tymi świętymi krainami zerwie tę więź z duchami gór. Dodał, że bardzo ważne jest, aby praktyki religijne rdzennych mieszkańców były postrzegane jako równie autentyczne w stosunku do innych wyznań. Wendsler dodał, to nie jest walka Apaczów, to walka o wolność wszystkich. Jeśli my nie powstrzymamy ich tutaj, nie powstrzymamy ich nigdzie. Ponad 100 lat temu Apacze zostali wygnani z ziem swoich przodków w obrębie obfitej krainy Chi'chil Biłdagoteel, która teraz jest znana z angielskiego jako Oak Flat. Ona jest częścią lasu państwowego Tonto w Arizonie. Byli przymusowo przetrzymywani w granicach rzeki San Carlos, stąd nazwa ich rezerwatu. Ale od tego czasu rząd federalny i prywatne spółki próbują zabrać na czas nieokreślony i trzymać San Carlos Apache z dala od swojej ojczyzny. To wszystko z powodu chciwości. Jak mówił Wendsler Nosie, chciwość zabiła już wiele ludzi na ziemi, na tej ziemi również. Teraz o swoje przemowy zostali poproszeni przywódcy lub też przedstawiciele innych rdzennych plemion. Wśród nich, jak zobaczycie za chwilę, była również nasza Dagmara. I przyszedł czas na przemówienie naszej Dagmary. Będzie w oryginale, w języku angielskim, więc wybaczcie nam to, ale przygotujemy Wam też specjalną wersję po polsku.
Dzień dobry, kochani. Dobrodzieje, dobrodziejki. I didn't wear my shoes because I want to feel connected to my mom, my Mother Earth. And I'm very, very thankful to be here. I feel huge gratitude to be here on this sacred land with all of you. Especially thank you, Wendsler, for inviting me and bringing our energy into here, because we waited for this. Our people in Europe, the original people of Europe, were fighting for thousands of years. And we understand this. We understand your fight. We understand the earth, because it's our mother. She nurtures us, and she's part of us. We are made out of minerals. We're made out of water. We are made out of our mother. So how can we separate? It's impossible. It's just impossible. And as long as we feel it in our hearts, and we can unite, all of us, no matter of religion, color, no matter of where we came from, this is our mom. This is our mother. We are the children. And we won't have any food if our mother is gone, if our sacred places are gone, if our water is bad. We won't survive. This is the bottom line. I think this is where we need to unite. And look at how much they try to differentiate us, how much they try to separate us into everything. Because you're this, because you're that, because you're different, because you're that. It doesn't really matter who we are from the outer perspective. It matters what's in our heart. That's it. And it's very, very simple when we think about it, because even Jesus was preaching that. He said, think with your heart. And if you're not at fault, then who's throwing the rocks? How are we going to throw a rock? We're at fault too. We have darkness in ourselves. We have to work with our darkness and our little things that are speaking in our mind. The devil, the little things that are coming from the darkness, that trying to separate us from the Creator, from God, from Mother Earth. But we do already have that. Let's cherish it. My friend told me a story. She went to Greece, and she said some people were talking about what they have, their houses, their cars, and the other people said, oh, I have so many trees in my orchard. I have so many beautiful trees, and they smell so good, and they are so full of fruits. And that was a conversation later. How many fruits do we have? How many trees we have? Not for the eye, but for our spirit, for connecting with our mother. Just as children of God, of our Creator, because we are all made from source, from love, from light. And I think it's time that we unite and we see all of that light in us and within us. Look at each other. How much life we have. How much beauty. Simple, beautiful creators, God's beauty. Just in love. Alone, love can change everything. There's a saying that love can change and move mountains. And that's true. And this is the proof. And I believe something that was done here by Dr. Wendsler, this is one of those proofs. That love, light, the Creator's love, the God's love can change everything and can move mountains, literally. Where do we look for the proof? If not within ourselves. So I can tell you all about my history. My dad was a medicine man in Poland. He was taking care of the sacred places. He worked among Christian people, all kinds of people. We were all working towards one goal, to keep the places safe. Because we're all for it. This is all for us, for our future generations. This is all for our children, for the 7 generations. We do believe that we need to do that job. My grandma was taken into concentration camp when she was just a 12-year-old girl in front of her house. And people asked me, was she Jewish? I said, no, she wasn't. She was Slavic, like all of us. People didn't care who you were. They were just kidnapping people. My grandma was in a place where they tried to Germanize her. They tried to tell her that she can't be Polish, Slavic, that she can't speak Polish, she can't speak our old language. And she ran away. She was so brave, she ran away. And she decided she's not going to do that. She was risking her life. Then they captured her. They put her in one concentration camp. Then the second one. And she broke her back. That's how hard it was. She barely made it back. After the Americans actually came and freed the concentration camps, which it comes in a circle, right? Here I am. So we can look at each other and she can say, oh, the Germans are bad, the Jewish are bad. That doesn't work. We need to stand up and realize we're human beings. And we have the light and we have the love. No matter how, we have to rise together. And we have to come here for our mother, for Mother Earth. She needs us. She really needs us right now. Find it in your heart. Find it within you. Speak to your mom. Speak to your mother. She always listens. And respect. Respect. This was given to us. We need to respect it for our future generations. And we need to fight for her, just like you will fight for your mom. Right? We will all fight for our mom. It's our mom. You can't say that about her. You cannot say this. Oh, flat, right? It's our mom. If I am in Poland, I am in Greece, I'm in Germany, I'm in Chi'chil Biłdagoteel. It is all one Mother Earth. No matter where we stand, we have the ground underneath our feet. If you feel disconnected, take off your shoes. Walk, feel your mother. Give thanks. You will be right back. You will be right back in that mentality, connected with your heart. And know that, yes, there is unity. And that's all we need to know. That's all really we need to know. We don't have to get into the who is fighting with who. Where is it? Who is creating all of this? We need to look within our hearts and connect. If all of us does this, we are connected with Mother Earth. And nothing can break us. Between countries, between religions, between the way of thinking, the way we look, doesn't matter. It's love. It's life. That's how God created us. In that. How beautiful is that? There's no higher power than that. So I want to thank you for letting me speak. And I would like to sing a short Asian song, our Slavic Asian song, that, as you know, our language is very old. Our runas are many, many thousands of years. And the language, actually English language, came from our language too. But this, now they call them versions, because if you sing them over and over and over, it's a connection. It's a connection to the spirit. It's a connection to love within you. It's a connection to your light, to Mother Earth. It's a vibration of harmony within us and in between us, all of us, because we are one. Either way we look at it, we are one. The blood is going to mix with Mother Earth. We're going to come back to Mother Earth. We come from Mother Earth and we come back. Taro koro charo doro yaga drago vese. 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 Dziękuję, pozdrawiam wszystkich. Dziękuję wam, kochani. Dokonało się, dokonało się, dokonało się.
Po przemówieniach rdzennych, łącznie z Dagmarą, zostali wszyscy zaproszeni na obiad przygotowany przez gospodarzy, przez Indianki i dzieci, dziewczyny, na bardzo suty posiłek, aczkolwiek zupełnie bez mięsa, co nam bardzo odpowiadało. Przepyszny posiłek z wielkiego chleba, który był obficie polany sosem fasolowym, do tego pomidory, różne inne warzywa, sałaty, co było zresztą bardzo syte. Po obiedzie wodzowie i przedstawiciele rdzennych mieszkańców oczyścili teren, oczyścili ziemię, oczyścili przestrzeń, oczyścili święte miejsce i zaprosili grupowo chrześcijan do ich przemów. przyszedł czas na przemowy chrześcijan.
Very short memory. Those early colonists, many of whom came to this land in order to escape what they considered religious persecution and to find the freedom and liberty to worship in the ways that touched their spirit, that was aligned with their understanding of the presence of the Spirit, have forgotten. And so we tended to say it's fine if we have the liberty, but others can't. And so to stand and make sure that we understand today that the threat to spiritual practice in a place so sacred and so long sacred as this is the threat to all of us in our expression of our faith, our religious practice. And unless we stand with one another and find ourselves in unity with one another under one God, we all are at risk. And so today for us to stand together with our sisters and brothers and siblings and to proclaim that we will carry that burden and we will make a difference. And certainly it is my commitment that those of us who serve in the Episcopal Church in Eastern Oregon and on to our national groups will continue this effort to educate and embody the justice that is being spoken to here today. And I was listening earlier and I was just struck by the comment that somehow Christians have no connection to the earth. And while that's certainly been the case at times, we have great history of our deep appreciation for Mother Earth. And I want to share a prayer with you that comes from the early part of the 20th century from a Metropolitan Trifon of Turkestan in the Russian Orthodox Church. And I would suggest, dear friends, that as we leave this place, those of us who are part of the predominant culture, as Carol was saying so well, and I would like to reinforce, a day like today calls us to look for a revolution within our faith and our practice within the Christian Church. We have been conformed too long to the powers that be without letting the original intent of Jesus' teaching and walk lead us. And so let me offer this prayer as one way of committing ourselves to that effort. O Creator, how lovely it is to be your guest. Breezes full of scent, mountains reaching to the skies, waters like a boundless mirror, reflecting the sun's golden rays and the scudding clouds. All nature murmurs mysteriously, breathing depths of tenderness. Birds and beasts bear the imprint of your love, and we have marveled how the choirs of stars proclaim your glory as they move forever in the depths of infinite space. Blessed are you, Mother Earth, in your fleeting loveliness, which wakens our yearning for happiness, which will last forever, in the land where, amid beauty that grows not old, rings out the cry, Alleluia. We can live very well on your earth. It is a pleasure to be your guest.
Baruch Osev Reshit, Baruch Shamar V'Haya V'Ha'olam, Baruch Hu, Baruch Osev Reshit, Baruch Shamar V'Haya Ha'olam, Baruch Hu, Baruch Osev Reshit. Be rewoven with the life-sustaining cord, right relations with all creation, and our Mother Earth restored. Sacred circle, it was broken, corporate greed destroyed our way. It is time to take our place now, standing up for the earth today. May the circle be rewoven with a life-sustaining cord. Right relations with all creation and our other earth restored. There is one drum and one circle and one prayer that calls us home. Born of one earth, under one sky, bound together we're not alone. Oh, may the circle.
Na koniec Wendsler z żoną oraz kobietą ze starszyzny Apaczów poświęcili to miejsce, pobłogosławili to miejsce, pobłogosławili wszystkich ludzi, którzy brali udział w tej ceremonii, aby ta ceremonia przypieczętowała to, co w naszych sercach i w naszych duszach postanowiliśmy. Kobieta ze starszyzny posypuje ręce, nogi, głowy i ciało Wendslera Nosie i jego żony pyłkiem kwiatowym na znak błogosławieństwa. Pożegnaniom i uściskom nie było końca. Żegnaliśmy się bardzo serdecznie z gospodarzem, z Wendslerem Nosie. Nasza ekipa przywiozła mu też ciekawe prezenty. Wendsler obiecał, że wybierze się do Polski.